So, I want to make this video about women because I think women are some of the most beautiful creations on this planet. It's not just about the tits or ass. It's not how they walk with their bum going up and down behind. Because every man has, people want to have sex, but I think women are more special than just an object because they have to give birth. They bleed every month, lots of hormones, and in my view, I use the internet a lot, and I think that most red pill, manosphere, all that kind of stuff is really toxic. I'm not perfect either, but I think women compliment a man and a man compliments a woman, and we all have masculine and feminine traits. Examples include masculine, hunting an animal is kind of masculine, taking care of a child is more feminine. But we're very complicated because we're not just cut from one stone, We're like sand. Sand, if you zoom into sand, it's a bunch of little shells and crystals, and our experiences, our personality, and how we conduct ourselves in the world really shows. And I think that women I think they're very pretty. And I think romance isn't dead, but we're in a weird era, right? Where lots of technology and AI and the internet, but people aren't really that connected. And I think being romantic is very it's like an adventure. You dive head in deep and you try and find connection with someone, and if it works out, great, and if it doesn't, not okay. I don't know what it's like to be a woman. As a man, I've had pressure to have sex early. You're meant to be you're not meant to cry or have emotions, but at the same time, I like doing things. I like talking to people. I'm really anti-internet, even though I use it a lot. It means I'm a hypocrite. But I think that women deserve more recognition, because in philosophy, if you read philosophy, most philosophers hate women, and then religion kind of. Some religions, limit their freedom, like Islam, where you got to cover yourself up. Or, Mormonism, where you have to be like a trad wife, which is you have to serve the husband and take care of the household and not have a job and not be independent, not go to school like the Taliban, I think we should all have the ability to choose our actions daily. But I'm just amazed by women. I mean, if you're not too skinny or too obese, it's fine. I want a little balance. I'm by no means perfect, but I think conversations like these help. Conversations like these help. Race relations and relationship between men and women. Another controversial thing is sexual freedom. If women have lots of sexual partners, they're seen less valuable. Even though in ancient Greece, they were the prostitutes or escorts were treated very well. But it's odd because we're in a modern era, but there's still thousands of little things we don't know or fail to do. And I just want to experience life with women, because I think they're very special. They give this sort of aura of not just motherhood, but of I'm trying to understand masculinity. I think both men and women, men try to understand femininity and women try to understand masculinity, and we should not take our lives too seriously, because we're made of tiny little cells, right, which are tiny little bubbles which die and get reborn, and they do the DNA and transcribe your body. It's kind of fascinating how the human body works, or this whole world, which in my opinion, it means that there is some sort of creator. I think energy is the real god here. I think every other religion can happen, they're like deities, they come out of the energy, and men and women have different energies, yin yang, the snake eating the tail, the tree of life. All these symbolisms represent life, and you can't have life without women or men. Very hopeful for the future, but there's still lots of issues, right? Violence and misunderstanding, really. Most people don't try to see others' perspectives, or they don't try to listen very well, too. But it's not just about sex, reproduction, your job. It's about all of it. How you conduct your life, the choices you make, and what's important to you. Like with the statue, look, it's like a Greek Greco-Roman statue in my building. It's a woman, and she's kind of short. Maybe it's a hobbit. Who knows? Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching.